The Garley building is a colorful mix of professional businesses and clinics, a magazine publisher, a music producer, a jewelry design company. At 4:47 on the afternoon of November 20th, emergency receives a call. A small fire is burning on the second floor outside the China Arts and Crafts store. Within 5 minutes, there are 4 fire trucks, 1 ambulance, and 22 firefighters on the scene. On the 10th floor of the Garley building, music producer Joseph Ip hears about the fire downstairs and checks out the security cam on his office TV. He can see smoke pouring out into the lobby.
At that time, I thought it wasn't too bad, but I urged people to leave the office because I saw a big cloud of smoke from the CCTV in our office.
當然，當時我喺 studio 裏邊見到，經過呢個閉路電視見到一群煙。
Joseph Ip and others head for the stairs and down towards street level. At first, the stairwell is smoky, but as they descend, the air quickly clears.
Some people even said, "Okay, it's nothing. Let's go back to the office." But I insisted, "It could be serious. Let's go down."
Up on the 11th floor, magazine publisher Edward Lau also hears the news about the fire. Edward Lau and his co-workers enter the back stairwell. They decide to go up for a smoke break on the roof. But as they climb, the stairwell air is getting worse.
It was so dark. Even though we stuck out our hand, we can't see our fingers.
As they go up, they meet others who are heading down.
People told us it's the 3rd floor on fire, so we told them, let's go up to the rooftop, don't go down.
Edward Lau and his co-workers stumble out breathless onto the Garley roof.
So 3 of us were up in the rooftop with nothing really we can do. We can do nothing. So we start smoking, and we thought the fire should be over very soon.
But this fire is only just getting started. On the 15th floor, in the offices of the Chow Sang Sang Jewelers, Josephine Pang, a systems manager, has heard about the fire, but it's 12 floors below, and she isn't too concerned. Down the hall in a doctor's waiting room, 15-year-old Lee Soo-kei waits for a school friend and wonders what's going on. Only a couple of minutes have passed, but when Josephine and her colleagues decide to leave, the hallway outside the office is impassable with smoke. They are trapped, 15 floors above the street. They can hear fire engine sirens arrive. It's 4:52. One of her windows opens out onto the roof of another building, 4 floors down. The plan, to tie their pants together and to lower themselves as far as they can, then jump. One by one, the men lower themselves out the window. Josephine, who has insisted on going last, can't wait much longer. Down the hall, Lee Soo-kei and his school friend are backed against the windows of the doctor's surgery. The air is thick with smoke. They can no longer see. They can no longer breathe. The air on the roof is getting so thick with smoke that Edward can barely breathe. He and his co-workers realize that they too are trapped. From Nathan Road below, onlookers feel helpless and horrified. 1 floor down, Lee Soo-kei fights for his life, climbing out onto the windowsill 15 floors above Pilkham Street. Down the hall, many of Josephine's co-workers have gathered with growing panic and are running to the windows for air. But the open windows are a cruel last gasp. The offices explode in flames. With an inferno at her back, Josephine can wait no longer and drops 4 floors onto the roof below. She has serious cuts and bruises and has broken both legs, but she's alive. His schoolmate and 5 others are dead. In a desperate attempt to stay alive, 15-year-old Lee Soo-Kay clings to an air conditioner on the outside of a 15th-story window until he can hold on no longer. The boy lands on a second-floor awning.
But we saw him move again, slight movements.
The Black Hawk helicopters hovers precariously over the Garley roof, dodging electric wires, cables, and billboards. They can barely see for smoke. But a man drops over the edge, hanging by a winch line. Twice, the helicopter pilot tries to bring him close to the trapped men. On the 3rd try, he succeeds, and one by one, Edward Lau and his 3 colleagues are saved.